Right now, the marketing world is split into two different groups. Now, the first group are panicking. They're seeing the news about AI and how it's going to change and affect the marketing industry for good. They saw the video about Zuckerberg announcing AI plans that can actually write copy, create different creatives, and actually do all the work and replace their agency for them. And they're frozen. They're continuing to run their business, just hoping they don't get left behind. But then on the other side, there's another group. The ones who'll do whatever it takes to build amazing products and deliver amazing services for their clients. The smart ones, the hardworking ones, the ones who actually care about results and transformations for their clients. We're looking at the exact same news, and instead of feeling fearful, we feel relief and excitement. Because here's what we know. The typical way of offering marketing services is ending for good. Charging by the hour, trading your time for money, bloated teams and basic services, those are going to completely be replaced. And the era of the hybrid consultant has started, where one person can replace an entire team. They can get results for their clients and transformations in record-breaking time and get paid for what they know, rather than selling their time and building a business that actually traps them and doesn't actually get results for their clients. Because think about it this way, imagine not having to wait weeks for your ideas to be implemented. Because if you're anything like us, one thing you can't stand is waiting around for endless feedback rounds, client feedback on your team's feedback. And now with AI, you have that power in your hands without actually having to build a bloated team. Now, the reason why I say this with so much confidence and with a little cheeky grin on my face is because a couple of months ago, I saw this coming and I took a massive risk. I fired myself from my award-winning agency. I walked away from an 8-person team, the big office, the fancy clients, the impressive revenue, and I did it because I knew that business model will break. The business I built trapped me. I worked every single hour of the day dealing with client problems who didn't really value the work we did. And even though we were making 6 figures a month in revenue, we hardly had any profit to take home with us after team, expenses, and all the other things in the business. I realized that I had just become an employee of my own company, cleaning up after everyone's tasks, dealing with client problems, stuck with my laptop by my side wherever I went, just praying and hoping the next client problem doesn't appear. So I pivoted. I rebuilt everything I knew and did the exact opposite of what everyone is saying online. Instead of doing all of the work for my clients, we sold frameworks and systems. We sold strategy instead of our time. And the results of that have been absolutely amazing. We generated over $450,000 in the last few months alone and helped our clients generate millions in sales for their own business. And the best part about it is that I went from clients telling me, can you make my logo bigger on this artwork, to actually telling me, thank you Sam so much for these systems, you've actually changed my life and I'm achieving the things I want to achieve in my business. Because the dynamic of the relationship changed, where instead of doing all of the work, we gave them the tools and systems for them to understand and implement to get the results they actually wanted. And we used AI to help us build all of these systems so that once we do sign a client, they have all the tools they need to actually get the results. We help them install the frameworks into our clients' businesses and then show the clients how to keep getting the results themselves. Now, another thing I realized about the marketplace is that most businesses are going to start building in-house marketing teams, because they can now use AI to get the same kind of results you typically would deliver for them. The basic agencies, the basic services, the basic artworks, the doer type of model is going to be replaced. So what we've done is positioned ourselves at the intersection at just the right time. We become the ones who design the systems, the strategy, and build the bridge that they need to solve the problem that they're facing. Without a big team, with no custom projects, no burnout, with better results for our clients, and way more profit and fun for us to actually build. Our clients now see us as respected partners and guides, not low-income team members. So I'm making this video to show you the exact steps I took to go from a burnt-out agency owner to building a business that gave me the life I always dreamed of. More freedom, more impact, and more profit. And how it was all possible through a simple process we developed called the Bridge Designer Framework. So you can take the same steps and implement it into your business in 2026, so you can actually build a life and a business you always dreamed of. The first thing we need to cover is understanding the agency trap. Now, I run a marketing and design agency for over 7 years. We work with clients all over the world. We won the fancy design awards, but I always thought in order for me to charge more, I needed to do more work. I had to add more services, more deliverables, more calls, more revision, more custom work for the clients I was working with. And what ended up happening was I was selling my time for services. I was understanding what my profits were for the time and amount of time me and my team were spending on projects and charging based on that, which is what happens most of the time when you start a marketing agency. However, when we shifted from an agency model to the hybrid consultant model, we didn't sell our services and time, we sold something else entirely. We sold speed, we sold certainty, and we sold transformations. And that's the reason why we were able to attract high-paying clients, because high-paying clients pay for outcomes and results. They don't pay for your creativity. They don't pay for hoping something would work. The more guaranteed the result can be, the more proof you have you can actually get them the result, the more they're willing to pay you, because they're paying for speed and they're paying for results. And once I understood this, I realized clients don't want 40 hours of design work. They want a proven way for them to sign more clients with the designs we're going to create for them. Clients don't want monthly SEO tasks for them to do. They just want the ranking system to get them to the top of Google and search engines. When you can understand that shift of thinking from selling results to selling outcomes, the whole mindset of how you price your service and what you can charge and how you deliver that service completely changes. Because what we want to do is productize the outcome instead of your time. If we can have a productized service, a client comes in, these specific tasks are done in order to achieve this specific goal, that is what clients pay for. They pay for a proven path to actual success. And in doing so, I went from working every single hour of the day, not being able to take holidays without taking my laptop by my side because I was just putting out fires over and over again, to now running a business that allows my calendar to look like this. 80% of my calendar is just time for me to grow the business, to work on the business and not work in it. Because I have a system now that repeatedly gets results for my clients, and it's productized because we were able to turn our services into a productized system. And on top of this, shifting towards a hybrid consultancy model, we were able to actually attract clients who we enjoy working with, high paying clients who share the same value as me, and in doing so, getting them amazing results and creating an experience that's fun to actually be a part of. And I was able to do all of this as a solo consultant with just one team member with 80% profit margins, generating over $450,000 in just the past few months alone. So before we jump into the actual model, here are some limiting beliefs that I had and most of my clients have when we actually start working together. The number one belief is that if I want to charge a premium for my service, I need to build custom work. We need to have custom websites, custom ad campaigns, and everything has to be custom for every client that comes in. But what that causes is just chaos, because your team and yourself are not following a process in order to achieve the same result. And what we want to do instead is have a productized delivery system, meaning as soon as a client comes in, there's the exact steps they have to take, my team, myself, or my clients have to make in order to achieve a specific outcome. And in doing so, it allows us to predictably get results for our clients, which allows us to charge more. The second belief I had to break is that I should not niche down so I can work with more clients, because the more niched I go, the less clients they're going to be. But this is the biggest misconception you can have, because it's exactly how I went from charging $3,000 for a web design project and getting kickback saying, that's too expensive, I don't think I can afford it, to making this one shift to then charging $50,000 per project for the exact same amount of work we're putting into it, because I niched down to specifically working with property developers launching residential developments into the market. Because what you need to understand is specialists get paid more. Think about a general practitioner doctor versus a plastic surgeon. The plastic surgeon always makes triple, if not 10 times the amount of money the general practice doctor actually makes. So what we want to do is find one specific type of client and solve one specific type of problem. And the third thing is that I need to do everything for my clients myself. Now, this is the hardest one to break, and it was the hardest one for me to come to conclusions to until I actually started working and saw how amazing the actual business model is and how much better it actually is. Because what you are going to realize yourself is that even if you have the best service, the best product, and you get results for your clients, if your clients don't understand how to solve the actual problem, they're always going to blame you when it goes wrong. So take this example. You run a marketing agency generating leads for real estate agents. Now, as many leads as you give these real estate agents, if they don't understand the systems of how to speak to the leads, how to qualify the leads, how to convert leads to appointments, no matter how good your service is, you're always going to be met by the leads are shit quality, the leads aren't good, Facebook ads don't work for me, and that problem will never go. It's because they don't understand the systems and the knowledge that you understand. That is, for example, how quickly they're calling these leads, what scripts they're using, and all of the different skills they need to have in order to actually get the results they want to get. So if we can understand those things and actually train them, that's where real transformation happens. Not in just giving them all of the things themselves, but actually empowering them with the skills they need to transform and get the results they actually want. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do the exact same thing, how you can take your skills and knowledge, the thing that you are great at and love to do, whether it be marketing, sales, or business, and turn it into one product, and how you can turn that product into your own bridge to help your clients go from where they are to where they want to go. One that is built on your core values, your rules, and delivered in a way that allows you to live the life you always wanted to. If you're anything like me, that's more money, more profit, more impact, and more freedom. Not being stuck behind your computer all day, putting out fires and working on updates and feedback from your clients. Now, what this means for me is that I want to build a business based on honesty, trust, clients first, alive by design, and system thinking and growth. Those are my values. And the reason why we write these down is that we attract who we are. So if we're very clear about that in our marketing and our sales, we can attract clients who are fun to actually work with. And on top of that, my rules for my business are profit over revenue, no calls in the morning, client work only 2 hours a day, product first, and simple business model to actually run. And my mistake when I started out was thinking that I just had to grind really hard, work all the time to actually achieve the business success I wanted to. But what I came to realize was that I just had to reverse engineer the life I actually wanted and build a business to support that lifestyle. Because otherwise we're just building businesses to trap us, and that's not why I got into business. I wanted to create a business that supported the life I wanted to live. And the moment you realize you can actually do that and you build with intention is the moment you can actually have the things you always wanted. So here are the steps I took, which is the bridge designer framework I used to go from a burnt out agency owner, web design agency, a marketing offer which had a big team, high payroll, funnel-based marketing, which we were attracting low quality leads and had low profit margins, where I was heavily involved. I was building custom work for everyone, and it was a complex business to run, to now being a hybrid consultant with one team member, small operations, pull marketing where I'm attracting people to work with me based on my values and who I am. I have clients that are aligned. We run at 80% profit margins, amazing clients, and one clear process with a simple business to operate. And it's all based on understanding the hybrid consultant. If you're an agency owner or you're offering freelance or marketing work, you're typically used to doing everything for your clients. But the thing about this is that it's great for your clients because they get your one-on-one attention, but it's shit for you because you have to do all the work yourself. It's complex and it's annoying to run. On the other side of the equation, there's the core sellers. These are the ones that just package what they know. Now, the problem here is that it's great for you because it's an easy business to run, but it's shit for your clients because they never really get the results they want because they don't have the guidance from you. So what a hybrid consultancy model is, which any marketing agency can add into their business literally right away, is a merge between the two. It's a mix of the agency model and a course model, but merged into one, where we actually help our clients get results upfront by installing the systems into their business, but then we give them the skills and knowledge they would need to actually keep getting the results themselves. And that's the beauty of the business. Now, the steps to adding a hybrid consulting offer to your business are the following. We just need to find one specific type of person that we want to work with, identify one problem that that person has. We need to build one bridge between where they are and where they want to go. And we just need to have one offer and one promise that can actually help them do that. So here's exactly how this works and how we help our clients install this framework into their business to hit $30,000 per month. So the first thing we want to do is find a bridge. We want to understand what your expertise is, the one thing you're amazing at that you enjoy doing, and figure out what is the gap that you can help your clients actually solve with that specific skill. What outcomes can you actually help them achieve? And what past results were you able to achieve for your clients to prove that you can actually do it? So step number one is finding the gap that your dream clients are facing and offer a transformation. So here's what it looks like for me. My ideal clients are marketers and agency owners who are currently at around $5,000 to $10,000 a month. They're not beginners. I don't work with beginners. They're actually getting results for their clients, but they want to have a delivery system that actually allows them to have a business and a lifestyle they actually want. And the best way to do that is building a hybrid consultancy offer. And the transformation we offer them is helping them hit $30,000 a month with the hybrid consultancy offer. So that's the current state, the goal state, and that's the gap between where they are and where they want to go. Now, step number two is designing our bridge. We need to create an offer that bridges the gap from where they are to where they want to go. And we do this by using one of our models we've created called the Bridge Designer. It's very simple to understand. What we want to understand is help our clients sequentially solve the three main problems holding them back. So we first need to identify the three main problems. Now, for us, the first problem we have to help them solve is they're uncertain about their offer. They're not sure how to create a scalable offer that people want to buy. The second problem is that they have no leads or attention on their offer. They're not sure how to start attracting leads consistently every single day. Now, once we solve that problem, the next problem is that their sales are not predictable. Even if they have leads and have attention, they don't know how to consistently consistently sell people into their offer. So what we want to do is take those 3 core problems and flip them into 3 core solutions. So what that looks like for us is we help you build confidence in your offer so that you're confident in what you're selling. We want you to then have ready to buy leads every single week coming into your business. And once we solve that problem, we want you to have a clear sales process so that every time you're in a sales conversation or a sales call, you're consistently closing deals and getting people and clients to actually work with you. Now, the way we get really clear about our offer and really clear about how we're going to deliver it and how we're going to communicate our offer is breaking down each solution into 3 stepping stones. We're going to have 3 stepping stones that are going to make up the bridge. So for every single solution, we're going to have a stepping stone that our clients are going to cross to actually get to the other side. And the cool part about it is that because it's sequential, we can communicate what we do in a simple and clear way. So for confidence in their offer, what we do here is we understand who their dream client is. We then use the bridge designer model, which I'm showing you right now, and we build it for our clients so that they have the bridge designer model and a way they can actually communicate it confidently. And then we create an offer video, which is explaining exactly what they do in a way that's easy to understand. Once our clients do that, they're going to have confidence in their offer. The next thing is we use a mini magnet to start attracting leads consistently. We have lead flow to be able to know how to convert leads into actual conversations. And then we use the trust loop to be able to build trust through content, through retargeting, through marketing, so people come into sales call pre-sold. And that's pretty much it. We design the bridge, we design the stepping stones, so it's easy for us to communicate and sell our offer to our ideal clients. And in doing so, we are going to build a simple bridge to get them from where they are to where they want to go. And that's how the actual model works. Now, once you've built out your bridge, the next thing you have to design is the ways you want your clients to cross. Because we can have one offer and we can deliver it in 3 different ways. And the way I do it for my business is we have the hybrid offer, which is our main offer, which is done with you. We jump in the car with you, you drive and you cross the bridge while we guide you the whole way. And this is for people that fit my ideal client persona. They're already getting results for their clients. They're making out $3,000 to $10,000 a month. They're great at what they do and their expertise can be taught online. And what they get access to is me as a mentor, guidance, a personal Slack channel with me and them where I can respond to them every single day, one-on-one access to me, done for you account setup, ad setup, scripts creation, ICP where we focus on their situation, where we set up their CRMs, their accounts, we give them the scripts they need to use in their sales. A lot of that is done for you. And we work together for 4 months where you have access to group calls, community, the one-on-one Slack channel, and also when you finish and hit certain milestone in the business, you win a one-on-one chat with me where you have a one-on-one live call to build a business plan for us to be able to help you get to the next stage. And all of that is priced at $9,000 for the 4 months of working together. And the first milestone we want you to hit is within the first 30 to 60 days, you hit your first $10,000 a month. And the second milestone, which is within 4 to 6 months, is $30,000 in monthly recurring revenue. And the client results have been amazing. Sean generated over $100,000 within the first 60 days. Matt solved his lead generation problem and started selling high ticket in the first 30 days. Thomas increased his revenue by 20%, and the list goes on and on with regards to those reviews. Now, on top of that, we have the done for you service, which is option 2. Now, this is a partnership where we actually drive you across the bridge. We do everything for you, but it's a 1-year contract where we have a profit share split. We charge $12,000 up front to set up all the systems, and we have a 30% profit share. And the cool thing about this is that my whole business model is we have the hybrid offer. People get amazing results and actually validate their offer and are hitting $30,000 a month consistently. And then I partner with them to be able to scale that business up faster if they actually wanted to. And so far, it's been amazing. Now, option number 3 is do it yourself. This is for people who can't afford your services, just starting out, but still want access to your training and material and your knowledge. And they just pay $2,000 to $5,000 to get access to the training program, the group and community, and the potential to be a client with us once they have a validated offer. And that's how the business model works. And here's how we leverage AI to get faster results for our clients. Because before, the agency model worked better because when you needed to actually get things done, you would need the team to be able to do it because your clients wouldn't be skilled enough to do so. However, now you have the power to build your own custom GPTs, your own AI-powered consultant and team members that can actually replace the team members and the things an agency would do. So for us, we created different GPTs for our clients to create scripts, create ads, create content, create their bridge, understand the client personas, all custom GPTs that our clients can use that can get results within a couple of seconds rather than waiting weeks, if not months, for an agency to do all of the research for them. And that's why the hybrid consultancy model works so now with the power of AI. If you've got this far, far, you're probably wondering a few things. How do I create my high ticket offer? How can I not get stuck in the business? How long will it take me to actually get results? And how can I record myself? And how do I do all of these different things that compromise this business model? Because although it sounds simple, it does take hard work to actually achieve. And that's where ClearScale comes in. This is exactly what I do, and the reason why I launched the ClearScale Accelerator, where the whole basis of it is for us to help you install and design your own hybrid consultancy offer for you to hit your next $30,000 a month milestone. The way it works for me, it's a 4-month accelerator. We help you create your offer, we help you generate leads, we help you start generating sales consistently, where we help you remove yourself from the daily operations of the business so you have a productized service and business that actually gives you the life you always wanted to. Within the first 2 weeks, what we help you do is build out your own bridge. We help you build out your offer, which is done for you, and what we also do is we help you script out your offer, create your sales script, and create your offer document for you to be able to have confidence in what you're selling. Then week 3 to week 16 is the Bridge Builder framework. We help you generate leads, we help you convert, and we help build out the systems you actually need. Now, this is all done with you and done for you. You'll have access to me as a mentor, you'll have access to the training, and you'll have access to the systems that have actually worked for me and all of my clients. Our goal is simple. Our goal is to help you cover your investment within the first 30 to 60 days, for you to make over $10,000 with your new offer, for you to start seeing the results and actually building the lifestyle business you always want to do. Now, if you want the full details, I only work with 10 people every single month. It's a very limited and tight circle because we only accept people who share the same values as us, who are going to be positive impacts to our community, because you also get access to the network of people who actually work with us. So if you click on the link in the description, DM me number 11 on Instagram, I will send over all the details, answer your questions, give you all the feedback you need for you to see if you're a good fit to work with us, if it makes sense for you to join, and then what the process would be like of actually working with us and helping you build out this business. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.